Hi, my name is Wyl Schuth. I'm an academic advisor in the BBA program, and I'm going to talk to you today about deliberative. So deliberative is a strength that I have and that you may share, and some hallmarks of the strength are being a good listener, being really conscientious, thinking maybe before you act or before you make a decision, really considering things in a whole perspective, and using that time to come to the best decision that you think is possible. You may be attentive to risk or things like liability, uncertainty, and wanting to manage that, and that's really what this strength is about, is getting an accurate picture of liability and risk and then making the best informed decision that you can. Only 10% of people have deliberative as a strength, at least in the population surveyed by Gallup, so it makes it somewhat of a rare strength. Using it in your life, you really have to be comfortable with asking people for the time that you feel is required to make the best informed decision that you can. And that can sometimes come up against things like deadlines. And really, when you're coming up against a deadline, one of the most helpful things I've found to do with this strength is to partner with somebody or collaborate with somebody that has an executing strength. So maybe something like achiever or discipline. And they can really draw out the more executing side of this strength, because deliberative can really cross the bridge between strategic thinking and then putting a plan into action. So having somebody who's on the other side of that and really good at implementing things really draws out both sides of this strength. The last thing to remember about deliberative is that really where this strength rests is looking at a situation and thinking, not how can I make this immediately better, but how can I make this better in the long term? How can I make this more sustainable? And how can I put a plan into place that's going to really carry on the success, not just beyond this immediate moment, but into the long term? And that's really where this strength comes into play. So thank you for watching. I look forward to talking with you more about this strength if you happen to share it with me.